Memphis, tough place to play, and we respect that. Memphis is legit. And look, I saw the last two coaches who trash talked them. Yeah, that didn't end great. So we're staying polite. We'll prep, we'll travel, and we'll let the scoreboard handle the rest.
Coach, what stands out about Texas?
Texas is a great program, well coached, physical, and disciplined. We got a lot of respect for what they bring. For us, it's about execution. Protect the football, win the line of scrimmage, and play smart in our own stadium.
I dreamed of this as a kid. To my family, thank you for holding me up when nobody saw the work. Memphis, I love you forever.
Number 1, retired.
Taking Memphis. Run game controls the tempo.
Give me Texas. Too much speed outside. I've got Texas in a close one. Kickoff 3 p.m. Picks locked.
As he stopped at the 18. So Texas's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs.
To have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision.
And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're number 1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit. Look, got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They go to the ground. They are on the move.
Short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the marker.
Good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started.
Ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response.
The offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. I need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it down the right side. Open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Texas. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Looking to throw for it. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. Room after the juke. Not much room to run. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Simon. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
I'm in Memphis. Tigers lead at 10-7, and it's been the Chauncey Bowen show. 96 yards on 10 carries and a score. For Memphis, keep feeding him and stay clean on 3rd down. For Texas, tighten the run fits, win 1st down, and take one deep shot to flip momentum.
Hey, look at the score. 10-7. We're right where we want them. Now lock in. Win 1st down, talk on defense, and finish drives. No cheap penalties, no blown checks. When we hit them in the mouth and feel that momentum, don't let up. We didn't come here to lead at half. We came to end it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
Continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball.
Touchdown, Memphis! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden
Breaks into the open.
and it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
There he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. Excellent pass by the back on the option. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to pass, it's Bowling. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead. Because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
Lost one deep down the right side. Has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Back in this one in the fourth quarter, so your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead.
Looking downfield, it's Lacey. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. He's taking the deep shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams.
Credit. First off, credit to Texas. They're well coached and they compete. I'm proud of how our guys responded for 4 quarters and played disciplined football. This one was about effort and execution. And we'll enjoy it tonight, then get right back to work.
Coach, here's